you guys know what time it is?
It's time for the Scoop!
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the DeSoto Scoop, where you'll get the inside story of what's happening in the school district of DeSoto County. I'm Jackie Rose, and this week we're discovering the arts in DeSoto County. We're here at Nocatee Elementary, and we're talking to art teacher Charlotte Bishop. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Tell us what got you interested in art education.
Well, art's such a great way to relieve all your stress, and I've always been creative in helping other students, even as working in other areas of the school. I've always concentrated on making our school look creative and fun and inviting with art.
And how long have you been teaching art here at Knockety Elementary?
We started art in elementary, I think, about 6 years ago, and that's when I came on as the art teacher. Before then, I was a third grade teacher, and I've been at Knockety for about 15 years.
Wonderful. And tell us some of the activities in the art class that the students really enjoy.
Oh, they love to sculpt. They'd rather do slime all day, but Ms. Bishop doesn't do that. They love to have anything that's hands-on, something that makes them go, wow. Pop art, optical art. When you teach them how to do optical illusions with their own hands, they're like, wow, I can't believe that's so cool. Or sometimes I show them that you can stare at a color and then flip, and you see the opposite or complementary color just on a whiteboard, and they're like, oh my gosh, I see it. There's so many ways I get them excited. I could never possibly tell you them all.
And I know that you do a lot of point of view and perspective, so you're supporting what they're learning in the classroom as well.
Absolutely. The art can support almost anything in class. It gives them a hands-on opportunity to express physically what they're learning in class. It's an excellent resource. It's included in math. You can do it as science. You can do it anything you can think of. You can find something to support with an art project. It's an excellent resource for our education.
We're here with third grader Michelle, and Michelle's going to tell us what she's doing in art class today.
Today I'm doing a paper mache planet. My curriculum I'm currently studying is about space. And this is my planet. My next step, or my objective, is to pop the balloon and start adding details with the paint.
Mm-hmm. And then once you're finished, you have a final product. What are we going to see with this paper mache?
Basically, it's just going to have a paper name alien I made, and it's going to have candy all over it.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Michelle. Proudly supporting art education in the school district of DeSoto County. Hi, we're at DeSoto High School, and we're talking to art teacher, Miss McGowan. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
And tell us about the art program here at the high school.
Well, we have at the high school, we have the visual arts 3D, which is what we're doing right now. We also have a painting class, and we have ceramics along with pre-AP, which is the 9th graders.
And tell us what interested you in becoming an art teacher.
I've always liked art. My first time as a student in college, I was studying art to teach. Then I married and left college and became a math teacher.
Okay.
And then I came back to art because I really enjoy the creativity, which you still have in math, but it's a lot more avenues to go with.
And you still use a lot of your math concepts in art,
Yes.
don't you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing a pie day, which we're going to show pie rounding using a cityscape, which we'll be doing on Friday.
Okay. And what are some of the favorite mediums that the high school students enjoy?
They seem to enjoy painting. They're really enjoying this, really getting into what we're doing is 3D cardboard reliefs, and they're really enjoying that. So.
And are they able to pick whatever scenery that they choose in this project?
Whatever. Their subject matter seldom is dictated. The medium is dictated, but they get to use their creativity.
And we also know that art's very therapeutic for people, would you say?
Yes, because they don't pay attention to some of the things they talk about because they're so engaged in their work. As a matter of fact, I used to work in a children's home as an art director, and I would often have them talk about their trauma to each other, not even realizing an adult was listening. So,
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us today. We're here with sophomore Edwin. And Edwin, tell us about your experience in your art class.
It's pretty hard, but it's fun when you get to pick creative stuff to do. So
And what's your favorite medium in your art classes? What do you like to do the best?
just like pick whatever you want so we could do it and enjoy it and just like enjoy doing the project.
So tell me about your cardboard project. What's your vision for that?
I mean, right now I'm doing a sunrise, and I want to make it look outstanding. So yeah,
Great. And do you see yourself as a future artist?
maybe not, but it's something I would like to do as a hobby. But yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Supporting art education in the school district of DeSoto County. I've really enjoyed going around our district today and seeing all the great artwork that our students are doing. And right now we're at Memorial Elementary with Miss Roberts, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the art program here.
Hi, so this is my first year being the art teacher, and I'm really excited about it. The kids are doing such a good job. Our biggest focus this year is just gaining confidence with the kids. They're really enjoying doing a lot of painting, coloring, using chalk pastels, chalk. They work on their sketchbooks, and that's one of their favorite things to do. But it's going really well so far.
And how are you using art to support what they're learning in the classroom?
A lot of our 3rd through 5th grade is doing more of a STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And we're working solely on science with those classes just to kind of help, piggyback on what the teachers are doing and kind of reinforce a lot of what they're doing. I do more of kind of a reading comprehension with K through 3, and they're really enjoying that as well.
And tell us what the first graders are doing today in the classroom.
So today they've read the story called The Dot, and The Dot is about a little girl who really didn't have a lot of confidence in her artwork, and she over time gains that confidence. And so my kids, a few of them are still struggling with that as well, learning their confidence and kind of getting themselves comfortable in the art room. So they're working on that today and making their own dot.
Very good. Thank you. Supporting art education in the school district of DeSoto County. Okay. And now we're going to see some highlights from last week's Special Olympics at DeSoto High School. And now we'll head over to Family Service Center and check out what's happening over there with their programs. Hello, we're at the Family Service Center, and we are talking with Dawn Randolph about the family literacy program that they offer here at the Family Service Center. Dawn, tell us about the program.
Good morning, Jackie. Thank you so much for being here. We're really excited to have you today. So we have a family literacy program here at the Family Service Center. And as you can see, we're surrounded by these beauties. They come to us every day. Their parents are enrolled in one of our programs upstairs, whether it's an ESOL class, an ABE class, or GED class. If their parent is enrolled in one of those courses, then they can bring their child to this classroom. They do a lot of hands-on preschool activities. Once a week, they are focusing on a children's storybook, and at the end of the week, the students get to take the book home with them. All of the activities that they do are related to the book, And at 10 o'clock every day, moms come down with their child and do an activity and have a snack. And at the end of the week, they do a big culminating group activity and celebrate what they've read about.
Thank you, Dawn. We're here with Dawn Randolph, instructor of the Transition ABE course, which ABE stands for Adult Basic Education. Dawn, tell us about your program.
Thanks, Jackie. So in the Adult Basic Education Transition course that I teach, we are one step away from the actual ABE class. My class is still heavily revolving around language support. The students come to me after they have received instruction in the ESOL class and their test scores are a little bit higher, and so they're ready to move on to TABE materials. They'll be taking the TABE test in my class. Once they finish here and they're ready to move on, they'll move across the hall with Dr. McCoy, who teaches the ABE course. After that, they move on to the GED course, which is taught by Connie. And at that point, we get to celebrate when they've earned their GED. In addition to the littles that we saw downstairs in our family literacy program, we also offer courses for nurses. We have the CNA course here, and we also have an LPN course. I don't know if you know this, but we also teach courses at night. The CNA course is taught at night, as well as the course I teach, which is also an ESOL course. That meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5:30 to 8:30.
So tell us a little bit about some of your activities that you do in here with the students.
Wow, we are action-packed every single day. In addition to preparing for TABE testing and all the good stuff that we do on a regular basis, we are learning about civics, we are learning about traditions in the United States. We bring in a lot of cultural activities. We celebrate all the holidays. We just try to bring in many, many things. We do field trips in my class out and about in the community. We've gone to the Ingram House, for example, and had a nice tour over there. So we try to hit all different content areas in this class. One thing that the ladies do every single day is jump on the computer for a little while. We have a fantastic program called Aztec. They can access it here at school as well as at home, and that gives them a lot of support with the material they're going to see with regard to the TABE, and gives them lots of math support. Speaking of math support, we also recently have opened up our afternoon session from 12:30 to 2:30 to students who may be at the college and needing a little help with some of their college math classes. We have our GED instructor, Connie, who does that support.
Very good. Coming to you from the Family Service Center. And now it's time for our weekly announcements. VPK enrollment is now open. Space is limited, so you want to enroll your child today at the Family Service Center, located at 310 West Whidden Street. For more information, call 863-993-1333. Do you have a child with an IEP and would like to learn more about it? We're having a workshop on March 3rd, 2020 from 6 until 8 o'clock p.m. at the DeSoto County High School, located at 1710 East Gibson Street. For more information, call 863-494-0261. Thank you for watching this week's edition of The Scoop. Make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you next time.